Wine is poetry in a bottle. And like poetry, most people pretend to understand it.
My name is Carlos Zakkalini. I am 66 years old. For 40 years, I have dedicated my life to one question: where is the greatest red wine on earth? Some men climb mountains, some men sail oceans. I drink. A lot. I have tasted wine in 31 countries. I have visited over 200 vineyards. I was once asked to leave a wine auction in Geneva for aggressive sniffing. This tells you the level of passion I bring. Blackberry, leather, a hint of Tuesday. This journey is made possible by my exclusive sponsor, Nonno Beppe's Tremendous Grape. For the first time, this production has official backing. We are now legitimate. Nonno Beppo is a third-generation winemaker, or possibly fourth, the website does not specify. What I can tell you is that this wine retails for €3.99, and at that price, you are stealing from Nonno Beppo himself. Beautiful clarity.
The mission is simple. I will travel to 4 wine regions across the globe. I will taste, I will judge, and at the end I will compare everything to Nonno Beppo's Tremendous Grape, because a great sponsor deserves a fair competition. They're also paying for the hotels.
Bordeaux, the heart of wine civilization. This is where it all began. Well, not really. The Georgians were first, but the French have better marketing.
These vines are Merlot, planted in 1987. The terroir here gives the wine notes of dark cherry, tobacco.
Yes. But what I want to know is, do you crush the grapes with your feet? Because I believe this is essential.
We have not crushed grapes by foot since the 19th century.
A mistake. The foot gives the wine soul. My grandfather, he had very expressive feet. You could taste the personality and feet in every bottle.
I am getting pencil shavings, old book, the memory of a leather chair in a room you've never been in. 6 out of 10. Bolder, more fruit, more grape. Nonno Beppo's has what I call aggressive grape energy. The Bordeaux is elegant, yes, but Nonno Beppo is honest. Next country.
Italy, my homeland. This is where my love for wine began. My grandmother, Nonna Lucia, she made wine in her bathtub. It was terrible, but it was made with love. And grapes from the neighbor's garden without permission. This Brunito has been aged 4 years in Slavonian oak. It is complex, powerful, a wine for contemplation. Beautiful. But let me ask, is it better than boxed wine? What? I held it for 45 seconds. This is my technique. If the wine survives 45 seconds in the mouth without becoming boring, it is a good wine.
That is not a technique.
It is my technique.
This says wine-like beverage. This is not wine.
Nonno Beppo would disagree.
Who is Nomno Beppo?
A visionary.
When I travel the world, I bring one thing from home, Nomo Beppo's tremendous grape. Available in the 3-liter box or the convenient 1-liter pouch. Nomo Beppo's, because life is too short for expensive wine. Was that good? I feel like that was good.
For his third destination, Carlos chose Mongolia, a country with no significant wine production, no vineyards, and an average temperature incompatible with grape cultivation.
Everybody goes to France, everybody goes to Italy, but the true wine explorer must go where no grape has gone before. Mongolia has a wine scene that is, I will be honest, very small, almost invisible, technically non-existent. But that is what makes it exciting.
This is a locally produced red wine made from, I am told, imported grapes and something else that was not fully translated for me.
Bold, extremely bold. There is heat, significant heat. I think there may be horse milk in this. God, I hope it is just milk. A unique terroir, that's for sure. People will say, Carlos, that is not wine. And I say, who are you to define wine? The French? The Italians? Wine is an idea. Wine is a feeling. This drink made me feel something very powerful in my stomach, and I choose to call that wine. But now, excuse me, I need to use the bushes.
Surprisingly close. The Mongolian has more body, possibly because of the horse milk. Nono Beppo's has more consistency.
Every box tastes exactly the same. This is quality control. Nono Beppo's, 8 out of 10. The Mongolian, 7. But with potential.
Iceland, a country of fire and ice. They told me there is no wine here. But they also told Columbus there was no America. I am not comparing myself to Columbus. But I am also not comparing myself.
We started this project 2 years ago. The grapes are still developing. We have not actually produced any wine yet.
But the grapes exist.
Technically, yes. They are very small.
Iceland has grapes.
I cannot taste the wine because there is no wine. But I can taste the grape, and from this grape I can imagine the wine, and the wine I am imagining is magnificent. Needs time.
When the local wine is not yet born, you must adapt. This is a Hotel Merlot, country of origin unclear. But the glass is nice and the lighting is good, so we film the tasting here. Commercial, predictable. It reminds me of my grandpa. Tastes a bit like feet. 5 out of 10.
Nono Beppo's tremendous grape. The travel pouch. I carry this in my coat at all times. Some men carry a flask of whiskey. I carry a liter of Nono Beppo's. This is the difference between ordinary men and men of culture.
After 4 countries, 11 flights, and an incident at Mongolian customs involving an undeclared liter of horse milk wine, Carlos returned home to deliver his final verdict.
In 4th place, the Bordeaux. Beautiful wine, but too fancy. I felt judged by the glass. In 3rd place, the Icelandic Hotel Merlot. Honest, simple, forgettable, but in a comforting way. In 2nd place, the Tuscan Brunoni, a masterpiece. The winemaker told me I was wrong about everything, which means I made him feel something. That is what wine should do. And in 1st place,
Nonno Beppo's Tremendous Grape, €3.99, available at most petrol stations. It beat them all, not because it is the most complex, not because it is the most refined, but because it won.
I was sent Carlos's final rankings. He placed a €3.99 boxed wine-like beverage above a 2015 Brunetto di Montenegro. I thought it was satire. Then I was told he was completely serious. I have thought about retiring every day since.
Nonno Beppo's Tremendous Grape, the official wine of world travel, personal discovery, and Tuesday evenings. Available in box, pouch, and the new 50-liter party cube. Ask for it by name. If your shop does not carry it, ask them why not. Nonno Beppo believes in you. I wrote that last part myself.
People ask me, Carlos, after all this travel, all this tasting, what have you learned? And I tell them wine is not about grapes. Wine is not about soil. Wine is about the man holding the glass. And if that man is holding a 3-liter box from a petrol station and smiling, he has already won. Salute.
And what is next for you, Carlos? Let me tell you one thing. One word exactly. Mallorca.